For me, I'm looking for investment because I'm looking to transform Room for Help into more of an online platform. At the moment, it's basically me doing all the work behind the scenes. I think it would be amazing to have an easier process, Airbnb-style online platform where people can create helpful profiles, they can have their listings on there, build a bit of a community, they can get free memberships for different things and stuff. So that's kind of it, where my investment will go, like where the money will go. I just need to find an investor now. And that's it. Yeah. Know anyone, Jana?
I'm going to get mine in first and then I'll introduce you to everyone once the money's in the account.
So obviously all three of you have some amazing businesses going. So if I want to find some drinks or fix my brain or find a new flat, what do I do?
Yeah, so currently right now we're looking to scale up the brand. So we don't sell on our website, but we've been selling in events, most of the time events, markets, so universities events, and 2 and 3 shops across London. So if you want to find a drink, you need to find out what is going on our social media. Because we just recently got approached from Sainsbury and also PwC, which is offices across London. So we're currently trying to build the brand and scale up the brand. So yeah, soon you'll find them in shop next time.
If anyone wants to look up the sort of mental health side of it, right now the 888 Collective is online. The website and everything is www.the888collective.com, so it's pretty easy to find, and all our social media. RKO, my new company, isn't launching properly till April next year, so if you Google us, you'll just find a really, really awful holding page, which doesn't have very much on it, but you can contact me through the 888 Collective. And I'm still running all my courses for free and doing free training sessions for people who need the extra help. So if anyone does need help or knows anyone that needs help, they're very welcome to get in touch with me.
Okay, so roomforhelp.com is currently under development, so roomforhelp.co.uk, we're using that instead. You can sign up to be a helper and we'll just keep you updated with any new listings that we have. And we're on socials, so Room for Help on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. I've just set up my own Instagram and Twitter as well, so it's definitely Rolando. Just getting all the plugs in there. Yeah, that's it.
So the year is almost coming to an end. 2018 bye, hello 2019. So what have been your biggest learnings this year?
You want to go first?
A lot. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely that is one of the biggest learnings. Is really to try and understand once you launch a startup business, you just really need to be careful on obviously who you take on board. You need to understand if the people you're taking on board, family, friends, really understand what sort of value they can bring in the business. It's not wrong to take any friends in your business, but just understand that there will be a point whereby the value they're bringing in the business is really important, and unfortunately you could lose friends or family. So yeah, I think that is really, I learned from that and in the hard way, but yeah, that is what
What's the thing I've learned? I think the thing I've learned is that you don't need money to start. You know, we all fixate on we need money. We don't need money to start something. Yeah, it's hard, and yeah, it's trickier, but that's why not everyone's an entrepreneur. And not everyone goes down this path, because it is hard. But if you build something on no money and you get people to believe in what you're doing, and you get people like, for example, my app's being built already and I don't have any money in my bank right now. I'm literally in minus money right now on my credit card and in my bank account. But that's the reality. Like, that's the reality.
Yeah, I was going to say, someone get her.
Someone feed her.
But it's the reality, and I just think that you see people like walking around, and the first thing that stops somebody building their dream is, oh, I don't have any money to do it. Sod that. Go persuade somebody that's really good at doing something that you're bad at, that you need to get this thing done, and get them to join your team, and then build it. Just do it. So I think for me, understanding that actually money isn't what makes something great. Money is what makes something scalable and what makes something accessible. But if you build it before you have the money, you can get the money. But it can't go the other way around. You can't be like, I'm going to find the money and then I'm going to build it. That's not how it works. Build it and then go get the money to make it better.
Yeah, I think not following the money as well is really important. I think that was where my mind switched completely. It was when I wasn't so fixated on, I need to make this sale because I need to make loads of money and da-da-da. I started to realise, you know what, I'm just helping people. I'm not even thinking about what I can make from this conversation I'm having with this person. And it just brought things down a level, less pressure, and it's actually helped business grow, which is, yeah. So I've learned that you don't have to chase the money. The money will come if you're passionate about your idea and you carry on and you just do it. Yeah, and I've also learned to value myself. I feel like at the beginning I was very not confident in what I was doing, and I didn't feel like I could achieve anything. And I think at the beginning people kind of try and take advantage of that. They're like, well, you can't do it, I can help you, and I can take half your business. And so I've learned to value myself a little bit more and realise that you need to, being out your comfort zone is the best zone, and then you just grow and grow. So yeah, life lessons.
So when it comes to...
Quote me on that.
So when it comes to bootstrapping versus getting investment, so what advice would you give there? So when is the right time to start focusing on the scaling?
Yeah, I think first to focus on trying to build basic form of what you're trying to do. So if it's about an app and you don't have initial funding to do it, just do how it's going to look like. Try and do something that will impress somebody to have the vision of where you want to go. And now once that happens and you start testing it with people, that is where I think you reach the point where, okay, it's time for me to take the next step and go ahead and scale it up. I remember our product, when we started, the first thing I did was basically just going around to fruit suppliers, getting anything I could get, save it, and just do drinks. There was no label on the drinks. I had this small, there was this small sign that I had beside it, and all what I was doing was just telling the story behind the bottles, and people were like, okay, let me sip it, and and from there everything started growing, and I started doing the branding and attracting people to give me funding, and now I'm at the point whereby I got all these companies coming to me, and I just can't do it by myself. I just need to scale up, and I need the funding.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I love that description. I'm picturing you with the lemonade stand. Check out the wonky lemon.
Tastes the same. Looks different, tastes the same. It's the same for me, really. I think to build a product, if you know what you're selling, you can get investment for it. So that's the sort of the process that you have to do. And we all have a million ideas. I wanted to set up a cafe and a shop, and I have an app. There's no linear, because I didn't realise, I knew that my tracking system helped people, but in my brain I was like, how am I going to build an app? I don't know anyone that builds apps, I don't have any money, apps are really expensive, I don't understand the data world, I still apparently type like an old person, so I am 35, so I don't know if that counts as being old nowadays, but, so I just think that it's about, there's a process that you have to go through, and you have to start where you start. I was selling toasties in a shed. I was flogging toasties, and I'd be like, you can pay £4 for that, can't you? And I had just a little sign, and my sign just explained what we were doing, which was basically like, we're all here, we all have mental health issues, and we're just trying to get a job, and we're just going to try and make some money. And that built into a whole different process. So I originally tried to get investment to set up my cafe and shop, but nobody would invest in it, luckily, because it would have been the worst investment ever. which is why no one wanted to invest in it. But I did build a business plan for it, and I did ask people for money, and they didn't give it to me, and they told me why. And then I kept changing and changing and changing. So you go for the big investment after you've probably failed at raising the money several times, and then you get to the point where you do it, and it actually happens, and you go, oh, I get why it didn't work then. But you have to do the process. You do have to, and ask for the money. Don't be afraid of going out there and pitching and trying to get some money, because you guys have got grants and stuff like that, which is amazing.
I was going to say something.
Don't worry, it's not time.
Well, I think, well, that's it. I was going to say build the product and prove that it works, and then prove that it can be scaled. But I don't really have much to say on investment because I haven't started going into that world yet at all. I've been told that I don't need to focus on investment. I need to focus on building sales and proving that you can make sales from it, which I understand because most investors just want the profit and they want to see that you're making a profit.